Here's how you can overcome the fear of rejection. Guys, so I think this is an important topic because life is full of rejection, and quite honestly, you're gonna get rejected more than you don't. But the first reason I think that people are so afraid to be rejected is they do not have an abundance mindset. And I know that term is thrown around a lot on the internet. Everybody says that, right? Oh, you need to develop an abundance mindset. But here's the thing, when it comes to actually doing that, most people don't give the right details on how to develop an abundance mindset. But the reason you do not have an abundance mindset is because you do not practice abundant things. So for example, let's say, you're reaching out to prospects for your business, right? You're thinking in a way where there's a limited number of prospects. You think, okay, there's only, 5 people that I can reach out to about this today. Well, what if I were to tell you there are actually 500 people that you could reach out to? If you got rejected by 5, you'd be like, okay, there's 495 more people that I can reach out to. And that's the truth with it all. And the same goes for, like, example, let's say, there's a girl you like, right? And you're thinking about her all the time, right? You really want to ask her out, but you're afraid to be rejected, right? Well, here's the thing, guys. Fortunately, we live on a planet full of billions and billions of people. So if one person tells you no, that's okay, because there's somebody else who you can still, ask out or, go talk to. But the thing about this is, if you're not actively practicing abundance, and that means basically building a pipeline in all areas of your life. So what that looks like is, if you're socially abundant, you talk to people everywhere you go, naturally, you're gonna develop a more abundance mindset because you realize, hey, there's dozens of people that I can speak to every single day. So what it boils down to is habits. Is your habit to act in a non-abundant state, or is your habit to act in an abundant state? And that goes for like everything too. That goes for how you think about, spending your money, how you think about your business, how you think about dating, how you think about your fitness. Everything boils down to, do you have a mindset of there is unlimited potential here? Or do you have a mindset of it's a fixed potential and fixed amount? And I think that's kind of the first important point to talk about when it comes to abundance. But the second point is, I think a lot of people miss in general, is the reason you're afraid of rejection is because you do not yet believe that you have something valuable to offer. And I think there's, this is kind of a key factor where a lot of people overlook this. And because you don't want to get rejected is because deep down you believe that whatever you're offering to whoever that may be, whether that's, your business offer, your offer as yourself to, let's say, a prospect for a date, right? What you're basically is happening is you do not yet believe that you're valuable enough to do it. So that's why you're afraid of that rejection, because after you've been rejected a bunch of times and you truly know you have value, right? You don't care, because in your eyes, you're looking at the other person and what you're thinking is, okay, you're missing out on my offer. I know for a fact that my offer is good, whatever that may be, right? And they're missing out. So in your mind, you're like, okay, well, that's their loss. That's not my problem. And you move on to the next one, right? You continue developing that abundance, right? It's a habit you have to work at, just like anything else. And that's how it's done, guys. That's how you overcome that fear of rejection. You have to, really develop yourself, any area of your life, right, where it's the other person's loss if they decide to reject you. And that's just my 2 simple tips to overcoming rejections. That's thinking about it for a while, because I know it's a big problem, and I think everybody's, deep down still scared of rejection a little bit. But when you factor in those 2 things, well, it becomes easier, right? It becomes a lot easier. Anyway, that was what was on my mind this morning. I'm out doing a workout, so guys, make sure you subscribe to the channel, run the score up on the like button, and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Otherwise, I look forward to seeing you next video. Also, if you're still watching, I have a free community for like-minded people who are committed to becoming the best version of themselves. When you join that community in the link in the description below, you also gain access to my free self-mastery blueprint. And this is a program that I've used to help improve key areas of my life to exponentially increase the results. Guys, I look forward to seeing you next video.